It's a beautiful morning. I think I'll go outside a while.
Ah, Claire is out in the middle of gorgeous nowhere, getting to know Ned Gowan. He's the Mackenzie clan lawyer, and compared to her other companions, he's the all-around nice guy on this rent-collecting trip.
He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best things so conservatively.
Claire and Ned seem to bond while they travel through the beautiful highlands. But even with Ned for company, Claire feels alienated and hated by these fun-loving Highlanders.
Only the lonely.
Jamie, ever the nice young man, tries to sympathize and points out that it's not that they hate her exactly, they just don't trust her. At one of the first village stops, Claire learns the ins and outs of rent collection.
Taking what they're giving 'cause I'm working for a living.
Claire gets bored and goes for a walk. She meets up with a group of women who know how to party with wool and hot pea. Oh, I can't leave this with just one song. Claire joins in on the fun. It's so nice having a girl's day out, drinking, finding out she's only 3 days away from Craignadoon, and helping to fill the bucket.
Style, she's got grace, she's a winner. She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady.
But Angus bursts in and spoils all the fun. Oh boy, is he mad! He has a hissy fit because she wandered off without him. Claire's already in a bad mood, and she has an argument with Dougal in front of everyone. He tries to save face by laughing it off, and they are interrupted by a very Englishy-looking man. Angus goes bat crap crazy and chases him off.
He said, don't give me no lines and keep your hands to yourself.
You know, he may be kind of cute, but I have a bad feeling about this guy. Later that evening, the locals gather for a kind of Highlander cocktail party. Dougal gives a rousing speech in Gaelic, and though Claire can't understand what he's saying, there's no doubt about what he does next. He rips the shirt right off Jamie's back to show how awful the English are.
I say, whip it. Whip it good.
The people are all understandably shocked. Murtaugh and Claire are disgusted by Dougal, and Jamie is completely humiliated. However, good old Dougal is pleased by the money they collect. Afterwards, he and Claire make it worse by arguing over who mends the shirt. Poor Jamie.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Although Claire suspects Dougal is pocketing the money for himself, what can she do? The days turn into weeks, and it becomes an endless cycle of writing, money collecting, shirt ripping, and more money collecting. One day there is a change. They come upon the watch burning huts of suspected English sympathizers. Dougal makes sure to collect the Mackenzie share. Despite explanation from the others, Claire is appalled by what she sees as one more sign of thievery. She's so disgusted by the situation, she manages to insult Angus by calling him a thief to his face. She's gone too far, and though Jamie manages to calm Angus down, it's a near thing. Jamie follows Claire and lays it all on the line.
There ain't no good guy. There ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree.
At the next stop, Dougal finds that the English have been harassing the villagers and actually gives back the rents. Claire continues on her Miss Congeniality tour by accusing Dougal of being a thief. He is not amused.
'Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine.
Claire's been around enough of these cocktail party speeches by now that she's finally able to catch a phrase or two. Oh, this is about the Jacobite rebellion and raising money for the return of the Stuarts.
We shall overcome.
While thinking over this realization, Claire overhears Jamie finally telling Dougal he's done already with the shirt-ripping humiliation thing.
Enough is enough is enough.
Dougal basically says, "There's no crying in Mackenzie Ball," and Jamie proceeds to punch out a tree. Geez, Claire doesn't have enough bandages if he starts making self-inflicted wounds, so she stops him. She commiserates, and they have one of their moments.
I become a puppet on a string, and you can do most anything with me.
Claire now sees these men as rebels, not thieves, but knows it's a lost cause. Claire is starting to see how complicated things really are. They come across men tortured and killed by the English. After giving them a decent burial, Dougal uses their story as a new way to drum up support at the next village rally. Later that night, Claire hears a noise outside her door. When she opens it, she trips over Jamie. Ah, he's sleeping on the floor to protect her from the rowdy villagers. She invites him to come sleep in her room. Heavens to Murtagh! Jamie is scandalized and tisk-tisking over her reputation. Oh, Claire, he really is such a nice young man. At least give him a blankie. And just like before, he only touches her hand, and it's like magic.
All you do is touch my hand, and your wish is my command.
The next morning, she's having breakfast with Ned, and Claire tries to warn him what will happen to the Jacobites, but he's just not listening.
It's a mistake. It's a mistake.
There are some obnoxious guys laughing and joking and drawing the attention of our guys. I don't know exactly what they said, but boy, it's on. While she's patching them up, Claire finds out that they were defending her honor. Oh, they do care. As they get ready to leave, Rupert tells another one of his tall tales. Claire teases him and proves she can be one of the guys.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Jamie mentions Culloden Moor, and Claire remembers when she and Frank were at the memorial that marked the beginning of the end of the Highlander way of life.
Don't they know it's the end of the world?
Claire starts to feel a camaraderie with the men, so she's surprised when Dougal follows her to the river and once again demands to know who she really is. She tries to convince him she's on their side. Suddenly, they're surrounded by redcoats. Oh, it's that little soldier boy we saw before. And he's asking her again, is she here by her own choice?
Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now?
Join me for my next episode recap. Same cat time, same cat channel.